To answer your question, when I was young, about 13, I decided that my favorite movie at that time would be my favorite movie ever. And this was to easily answer the question, what is your favorite film? And my official favorite it's not American film. Most of them are not American film. The only one would be the Polar Express. The Polar Express is still near and dear to my heart, though, because it has very strong connections to my family Christmas traditions. Every year, either on Christmas Eve or on Christmas, we would all gather as a family and watch this movie, among others. This one I believe to be special though. On a technical level, the animation is wonderful and it's held up fairly well over the years. The musical score is absolutely beautiful. I still listen to the end credits song every once in a while. Furthermore, the movie has a fantastic story about a magic train that takes kids who need it the most to meet Santa to see the North Pole. Along the way, they find out why they were chosen for the train ride, how they develop through it as the journey gets unexpectedly treacherous. Of course, like a lot of Christmas movies, this one has messages or lessons that they want to teach, that the director wants to teach. Whether it's the Christian idea or the commercial idea of Christmas. I would say, I would lean more in to say that this might be the um, more commercial one, although they do have ghosts, and depending how you feel on that, that might be another like religious message. I would say though that the moral message of the film is not so much connected to Christianity as it can be applied to your daily life. And this is one of the biggest things I really like about this film is that the messages, there's multiple of them, they're all pulled off well, and they have application in real life. The main character, who we'll call Hero Boy because that's how he's addressed through the credits, and almost none of the characters are actually named in the movie. I think Santa might only be the only character named. He learns his lesson along with all the kids on the train, especially our other three supporting characters, showed by the punched ticket that they receive of admission. The, the messages excel in sensibility as well. For instance, the four biggest characters, the hero boy, the hero girl, lonely boy, and know-it-all, it's never advocating for anything like codependency. From the first moment you meet him, he has an air of self-thought superiority that needed intervention. She shows throughout the story that she has capabilities that is inhibited by her self-doubt, and finally, there is never an implication to believe unconditionally or immediately everything. It only teaches to have the flexibility for change. What's particularly interesting and strengthens the messages of the movie, as well as what joints a connection between their lessons and their journey to the North Pole, is that the hero boys' journey is particularly impacted by who to believe and what to believe in. The hero boy and hero girl's lessons and character developments are directly tied to each other. Throughout the movie, we see that in his speculation, as he is challenging everything he knows, the hero boy repeatedly questions the hero girl's decisions. Not done out of his own maliciousness, of course, but his inherited flaw of never wanting to believe in others in fear of being duped or scammed, or however you really want to word it, or tricked. The hero girl, meanwhile, shows her Christmas spirit, not only believing in Santa but in other people, and through showing her capabilities in her well thought out decisions, the hero boy learns to to believe in her. This connection outside of an abstract idea such as believing in Santa connects through the hero boy's belief in the hero girl and the hero girl's belief in others, that further lends itself to a real world example or real world practice. Of course, I don't mind Christmas movies that have Christian ideas. That's kind of part of the idea of Christmas movies. But um, their lessons being so effective are now applicable to not only Christian people, but to people of all religions or no religion, used for really any time of the year. But the real lesson is to rebel against the mere seasonal consumption and go and watch this movie now.